good morning, friends.
Good morning, sir.
At the outset, I must thank C.A.K. Harikaran and Mr. Bharat Kumar for this wonderful opportunity given to me, bestowed on me to interact with all young minds today morning. My association with Mr. Harikaran should be almost 2003 onwards. So it's a 16 relationship, friendship. And I've been seeing the vibrant Bharat Kumar right from day one. I've been seeing him and his liking and his passion towards teaching, especially on information technology. He has made his own mark. Generally, teaching technology, because I am a technology teacher, I know how you have to be passionate about that subject. And Mr. Bharat Kumar has been doing wonderfully. So my best wishes and Mr. Harikaran, this Premier Academy I have been seeing right from day one of its growth and development. It has come leaps and bounds. And it's only because of his dedication and his passion and involvement in teaching. And that is what has made not only hundreds and thousands of followers. And today he has made a mark. Casting means Harikaran. And so, glad to be part of today. Only one message I want to share today with all of you. The purpose of my visit here is the significance of a CA articleship training. Now I'll remind you one thing here. Japan is a country where the population is aging population. To take the average age, it is more than 45 or 47. And the population is not growing there, it is actually coming down. Unlike our population, we are 133 crore population and growing. America is a stagnant population. They don't, it's not that easy to immigrate into America, and those who are going out, they say please go. Those who want to go in, there is a restriction. India is a population where the youngest population across the country, across the world. India is the only country where we have the young population, and most important, 50% of our population, which is 63 crores, is young population in the age group of 25 average. 25 and below, we have a population of 63 crores. And 65% of our population are below 35. This is one of the first point I want to share with you, and as an offshoot of this, I will share one more thing. Out of this 133 crore population, 120 crore have been issued Aadhaar card. And how many of us we have PAN? It is only 43.5 crore of individuals have been issued PAN. How many mobile phone connections? 70 crore. 70 crore mobile phone connections. I am coming to the youngsters. What is the time an average youngster, that means is 35 years below, or 65% of population, who are mobile phone users, and the 70 crore population, and what is the 65% of the total population? They are 90% of users of this mobile phone for your information. And the average time spent every day in mobile phone for your information is 90 minutes per day. And premium phone users, they are spending 130 minutes per day. Okay. Now with this background, I am going into my topic, because one thing which will be always close to you is this technology, and how we need to utilize this to enable us as part of this curriculum and also part of the system called CA Articleship. Today, we have different types of firms. Maybe we'll classify that as 3-tier firms. Maybe the lowest, a small firm, or a medium firm, or a large firm. Large firm means the number of partners and maybe the size of the turnover will be huge. And those who do article, actually people who like to be part of a large firm. Medium firm, where they will not be locational across India, they will be multi-locational. But this large firm, they will be located across India. And we have the small firms, they will only be located in one place. Now, wherever we do articles, there is no distinction between these 3 firms. This is the first thing I want to make a point in, because there will be an advantage in one firm and disadvantage also in the same firm. Advantage in the large firm, you may be exposed to large audits. The disadvantage in a large firm is you will only be sticking on to one silo or one vertical. In a small firm, we will be exposed to every kind of SSE. Maybe he may have maximum 100 or 200 types of SSEs. And all kinds of, and right from interacting with the client till giving a service, till filing is written, everything only we have to. So that kind of exposure we may not get in other firms. So point to be noted is, never have a comparison that I am doing it with A firm and my other friend is doing with a B firm. So therefore I am inferior, he is superior. No such feeling here. And please remember, we all have not been exposed to these kinds of firms. We have come from an average or a mediocre firm. And how you are going to utilize that 3 years is going to make the difference. Okay? Now, I am coming for the main purpose, the 3-year articleship period. Why this course is very unique compared to the other courses? I'll ask you to download one particular report and please read that. It is called the Indian Skills Report as well as the Employability Report 2019. The AICTE's report, All India Council for Technical Education. They have this report which is available in a PDF form. This report, for your kind information, they classify what is the employability vis-a-vis the qualification. And for your information, the percentage of employability used to be 37%. Today it is 47.38%. So we have grown 10% over a period of 5 years. Meaning, out of every 100 graduates, only 37 used to be employable. Meaning the balance 63, they only have the entry ticket called the certificate. You place them in a job, they may not know what to do. You have to train them. Meaning, there is a word called skill that is missing. The skill set is missing. And that is why 15th of July 2015, our Pradhan Mantri brought out, introduced a new ministry called as the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. And 15th of July is celebrated across the world as the World Youth Skills Day. And over a period of 4 years, this 37% has grown to 47%. Let me not go into that development. I will come to our profession with respect to employability. BE and BTED, they rank first with respect to employability with respect to graduation courses. 57% are employable, meaning directly you can recruit them. So out of 143% of the people you need to train them. The skill set is less as expected by the industry. Now the lowest skill set in all this is polytechnic students. 18% are only employable. And how about BCom? 30% are employed. How about chartered accountants? 98% are employed. 98%. What happens to them? They go to practice. They go to practice. This is not a joke. Why? Because out of all the past students, 98 to 98.8% of the pass out, the CA pass out, they only go to employment. Okay, this is statistics of institute. Number 1. Now please come to this training. This is the only course, if you take all the professional courses, the training or skill oriented training is parallel to your academic. All other courses, even if it is a law or medicine, it will always be post your academic. Maybe you need to do you need to join a senior in a legal firm, and if you are graduating in law. Maybe post your medicine, you need to do 1 year or 2 years of your house surgeon. Now all your practical training is only post to them, and people compare this particular courses with other courses. It cannot be compared for this only reason. And come to our 3-year curriculum, especially when myself or Mr. Hariharan and other seniors, when we used to do our training, there was no technology. And today, that is why I gave the statistics of mobile phone at the beginning. Today, this can be used as a tool, as an enabler also. This can also be a disabler when you are in your 3-year training period. There are students who join a firm with intention that, okay, this is only a ritual of 3 years, let me undergo this, whatever may be the plus and minus. And people want to hop from one firm to another firm. Please understand one thing, this concept of article training will remove the word of article training. Please understand this as a Guru. Your Guru is your principal, and the environment is a practical environment where whatever you will be studying in a classroom, step by step you will be learning. Especially whenever I take this income tax, I used to tell the students, please take the ITR form with you and keep it. Because year by year, there used to be time, Hariharan will know and Bharat will know, form once it is printed, income tax return form once it is printed, that can be used for as many assessment year as possible. You have to only go to the assessment year and fill the year then. But from 2007 onwards, it is not like that. Year after year, the forms are unique. So you cannot use the 17-18 assessment year form for 18-19 or 18-19 form for 19-20, because there are certain changes, small changes. You know, the first lesson which I will tell my office, the article persons is, please take the previous year ITR form, current year ITR form, you reconcile field by field. Then list out the additions that has been made, amendments that has been made. This nowhere it has been published. Form will become. Nowhere it will be there. Of course, people will write some articles on that, but it is not that informative, educative as you do yourself. And that is the today's ITR form. Filling an ITR form actually will make you more knowledgeable than reading an income tax text. You don't need to actually, maybe in the month of July, every day I will do 10 returns, for next 10 days I will fill up 100 returns, not required. Per day 1 return. And learning from the scratch till preparation of the memo, that itself is a biggest learning, and that will actually give you a confidence and comfort. Two things. One, I am ready for the next kind of challenge. Ready for next kind of. And how many of you are not comfortable in Tamil? Anybody uncomfortable? Say, I will not use Tamil. Okay, right. What I want to convey here is the environment of articleship training in a CF firm may not be a cozy. It should be a air conditioned environment. 3 years should be a comfortable period. No, 3 years will never be a comfortable period. Please remember this one sentence alone, because when I go out of this hall, you must carry home a message. What is the message? Every day of your article training, I repeat, every day of your article training is a day you have to learn an activity. And activity drives you to be skilled. And what from skill, what do you get? Skill drives talent. And talent only drives business. Today, I'll give you an example. His name is Amin Abdullah. Amin Abdullah, 21 years. This boy, he is a non-IIT engineering student. In his 4th year of his engineering, he got an offer from one of the biggest company in the world. Normally, a non-IIT graduate will be offered a salary of 4 lakhs per annum. Only 4 lakhs per annum. He was offered a salary by Google in the London office for 1.2 crore per annum. You Google it and find out. Amin Abdullah, 21, 1.2 crore. What made him to do that? Google doesn't go by the qualification. Certificate. You have 15 certificate, 50 certificate. Which you go What is your skill set? I repeat, skill set. Futuristic skills 2019, a LinkedIn report. A 2019 LinkedIn report of what are the future skills. There is a PDF report. Please download it and read it. You know what they say? Hong Kong and Singapore, they have listed 3 skill set for the future. They are the rising skills. They say, do you know what is called blockchain? In India, there are 3 skill set. First skill set is, they say, do you know what is called robotic process automation? You should not find fault with Bharat Kumar. His syllabus please understand the ever changing. For example, myself, Harikaran, and maybe Bharat Kumar also, we haven't learned GST in our curriculum. We haven't learned Companies Act 2013 in our curriculum. We haven't learned IFRS in our curriculum, India is in our curriculum. We haven't learned the Binami property transaction, prohibition of Binami property transaction. We haven't learned the prevention of money laundering. It was not there in our syllabus. So that means I am qualified, he is qualified, but it is ever changing. And you have to update. And that updation only can be done in the form of skilling yourself, upskilling yourself, and understanding what is the rising skill set that is required. I will share with you an interesting thing that was done by an E-Road chartered accountant, a lady chartered accountant. You Google it and find out. She used to teach accountancy, law, or the economic, commerce. Accountancy, commerce, and there is one more 11th and 12th standard subject, business studies. She used to teach this using SMS. In 160 characters, she will try to summarize that and send. How many of us we do this in a day? copy, paste and forward. This is not that you have to conceptualize it, convert that in your sentence and then do it. That is a learning unit. That is a skill set. Yeah, 10-page information converting into a 10-point is a skill set. Please understand this message. 3 years of your article training is one side mandatory, one side it is enabling you to update and upgrade your skills. Now what are all the skills? If I just go on, maybe 5 or 10 I will tell. The first skill set what you will learn. This is the minimum requirement of a skill set. Number 1 is the filing system in an office. If somebody walks in, okay, he is already a client and a customer, okay, and his name is Nanda Kumar. You must be in a position, Nanda Kumar file without spending time. You must go open that particular docket or particular cupboard, take. I used to tell as a student, you have 7 subjects or 8 subjects, arrange your 7 subjects or 8 subjects in such an order, even if I blindfold you, you have to walk, and if I say you have to take a corporate law study material, it should be such an order so that with blindfold you should be able to pick up them. The first lesson in an office is how your records are arranged. And it is not that, okay, that is the work of a sub-staff like that. Second, how inside your file informations are there. That is what in your every cell phone, there are organizers are there, to-do list is there. How many of you actually use a to-do list? I do it actually. Every day when I go and sit in my office, the first thing what I do is, today what I have to do. Everybody will try to do that. But one interesting point is, you must also tick it, and please don't jump to a conclusion that the entire to-do list you can complete it. There can be 2 or 3 which will be pending in the previous day. You carry forward today, and that will be there in your mind that you have to do it first. And this in your student days itself you have to develop. And especially in your office, that's the first thing you have to do. Now, always don't compare your office with another office. The way you sit, the way the comfort that is available to another person, the pay that has been given. Don't bother about anything. You should only bother about one thing. Are you getting challenging environment every day? Are you getting challenge every day? Challenges gives you the learning, gives you the skill set. A chartered accountant firm is a place to learn every day. My office, every person I have told only one thing. இன்னைக்கு புதுசா ஆபீஸ்ல என்ன கத்துன்னு சொல்லு. Okay? You must tell that. Then you go home. You want to go home by 3 o'clock, you tell me what you have learned today in office. That can be one sentence. That can be one. I said activity. Skills cannot be learned in one day. Learn one activity. Over a period of 1 week, over a period of 1 month, over a period of maybe a quarter, you will try to acquire the skill. So right from filing, building up of the papers inside of filing, arranging your desktop. You know, there is a scroll bar in your desktop whenever you go inside the Explorer. So, scroll bar should never be there. Why scroll bar will come? When you have list of files. There is a slogan actually. When your file gets older, make a folder. Okay, when your file gets older, make a folder. I will put it in folder. So it should be only click, 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 click. This is how this will not come in one day. This you have to learn how the filing systems are maintained, alphabetical, numerical, year-wise, some order. You would have read all these things in your auditing, in your information technology, everywhere it will be there. But practically you can see only in office. I'll give you one example. One lady chartered accountant, she qualified. She was a very good academician, but didn't have the practical training much. Maybe she didn't took it very seriously. She got a pay package of 6 lakhs per annum. Okay, 6 lakhs per annum. And 2 months later, third month end, if I'm precisely right, the management, the finance manager called, Madam, your pay packet is revised actually. Oh wow, she was actually very happy. So what is my revised pay packet? No, from 6 lakhs per annum, we are revised to 2.4 per annum. Okay, so what is the message? Either you quit yourself or you update your skills. It is not, today there is that 98% report, what they say is, they are not taken from all chartered accountants. From those who are employed, they have taken that statistics. Even today, out of the 100 CS who are qualified, I can very guaranteedly say 5 to 10 of them may not be directly employed. They may not, maybe some of them may lack certain areas. I don't say I am good in all the areas, but the skill set what you have. You know, today compliance is going to become machine oriented. Maybe slowly it is happening. Slowly, maybe another 4 or 5 years down the line, entire compliance process will be machine. You name the compliance, it will be done by robotic processes. Then where I have studied GST, I will file 9C and 9C and all, it will be done by machine. You have to only go and confirm. Because data will be taken from so many places, which data you cannot change actually. You cannot change because it's already recorded. Bank transaction, what can you change? And today every place the transactions are captured. You can't do anything. And already from July 1st, the government thought of bringing the e-invoicing. They have just deferred. Moment e-invoicing is there, there is no need to even fill GSTR1. Everything will be there. You have to only go click and confirm. Which a notification will come, shall I file? Even it can be machine enabled. So then why you need to, what is the purpose of, please understand, creativity, problem solving, machine can't do. Innovation, machine can't do. Version 2.0 will come, version 3.0 will come, 7.0 will come. After 7.0, if 8.0 has to come, it is only innovation. And innovation, which drives innovation? Skills drive innovation. And today's organization, they are very clear. If you don't have a skill, learn the skill and come. Otherwise, we will recruit skilled persons. They are not interested in your qualification. I am telling you. They are only interested in your skills. Today, I'll give you one. I said 30% of BCom graduates are only employed. It is because their syllabus has accounting, and even many of the BCom syllabus still they don't have GST. The last year BCom graduates, they are graduates, but not GST enabled. They go to the market, the first question, do you know anything that syllabus? What will be their response? I am not bothered about what is there in your syllabus. I am only bothered about what I want. Do you know that? And this 3-year training can only keep you abreast with all these challenges. I am actually admired by that one sentence in Gajini film. இஷ்டப்பட்டு வேலை செய்கிறது வெற்றி கிடைக்கும். So there is a difference between working with the passion and working without the passion. Okay. கஷ்டப்பட்டு வேலை செய்யறதுக்கும் இஷ்டப்பட்டு வேலை செய்யறதுக்கும் difference. And in a 3-year articleship period, every day you face challenges. The third year, first year, you will actually every day what you in the office like enna problem varumo. Like that you will go for the first year. Second year, okay, padagiduchu. You know, third year, the principal will actually say, let Bharat Kumar come. He knows how to handle this. You know, there is an advantage for you compared to your principal. Your principal is experienced. May not be that fast and good in technology, which you are good. You can adapt to it. And the way at which the subject is growing exponentially, my God, that is where your 130 minutes per day of your mobile phone you have to use it. You know, today, out of this 130 minutes average, there may be people who will use even more than 130 minutes. Chats, live video streaming is the second one. Okay? Chats, live video streaming, Instagram, Facebook, and other social media. This takes 70% of this. This is a fact. And who does this? And I'll give you one more factor. Compared to men, women percentage is slightly higher with respect to premium phone users. With respect to premium phone users. And premium phone users, they spend average 130 minutes per day. 130 minutes is what? Such a, and that is reality today, and this is growing day by day. And how you have to utilize this effectively is in your hands. I will just share with you another one more point, and then maybe I'll invite few questions from all of you. The last but not the least message. Friends, articleship is equal to Gurukulam. And never a Gurukulam is an easy process. And learn the habit of enjoying, celebrating the difficulties of these 3 years. Because challenges of these 3 years only will make you or mold you as a wonderful profession. And these challenges, if we have not faced in these 3 years. There was a small boy who was actually fond of questioning the biology teacher. Many questions. Why this, why this? He asked one question, how an ugly caterpillar becomes a beautiful butterfly. Then the biology teacher brought a caterpillar which is about to mature into a butterfly. So it just wound a cocoon around it and it was wriggling inside. Then teacher said, you see this, how it is maturing into a colorful butterfly. She went. So when this cocoon was actually wriggling, the boy got mercy on the caterpillar. Okay, I think it is struggling inside. Let me take a small pencil and then break the shells of the cocoon so that it will come out easily and it will fly. Of course, it came out and it just spread its wing and it was about to fly. But if you look at the design of the butterfly, the wings will be very big and the body will be very thick actually. And the thick body will actually be held by this wide wings, and which will actually be held with a small connection between the wings and the body, and that connection has to be firm. And because of he helped, the struggle was not done inside the cocoon, and it tried very with a great difficulty tried to flew, and it has to fall down, and it couldn't get. moral is struggle is inevitable in life. And the struggle only gives you the maturity, the strength, the confidence to face number one, the examination. Number two, the challenges of the profession. And today, whatever may be the changes that has been happening, as chartered accountants, we are immune to do it. Every year there is a change. Of course, today it is not every year, it is every day. Morning, if you switch on the computer, open the Google, the first thing, go to the respective authorities or regulators site, find out what is the update today. To that extent, the subjects are, and you are not constantly updating yourself for 365 days. 730 days you are not updated, 2 years. I will give it in stamp paper. You have gone 2 years back actually, and starting afresh will again will be difficult. That is why those who are in service, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, they want to come to practice, they will find it actually a little difficult, little or more difficult, because they are not tuned to the developments. And these 3 years, utilize in that direction accordingly and make your future bright. So that's the message, friends. Please take it very seriously, and thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity, and my best wishes to each and every one of you to have a very golden career, and this 3 years should be a memorable. For example, especially the student life, compared to the professional life, always it will be two different extremes. So actually they say the difference is, when you are a child, you will have more time, more energy, but no money. When you are maybe finished your studies and maybe when you are young, you will have energy and money, but time will not be there to celebrate. When you are old, you will have money, you will have time, the energy will not be there. What do you say? The challenge of life is to balance all this. Never in anybody's life will get all the three together. Plenty of time, plenty of money, plenty of energy. Maybe very few are blessed like that, and if they are continuing to be like that, they cannot live longer, because the environment is so polluted, they have to die soon because of diseases. You have to face challenge so that the life is prosperous. Thank you very much.